certain sectors of the state, we are now requiring they close their indoor operations due to the spread of the virus. This applies to all counties that have been on what we refer to as the county monitoring list for at least 3 consecutive days. I put out a list a number of days ago. We talked about 11 counties being on that list. It increased to 15. A couple days back, we referenced 19 counties that are on that list. And so all counties, and I'll give you the list of those counties here in a moment, that have been on that list for at least 3 consecutive days will be required to take the following targeted action. Guidance, by the way, action that we anticipate and expect will remain in place for at least 3 weeks. Again, I'll remind all of you that the framework we engage in is bottom-up, not top-down. Again, California, said on many occasions, size of 21 states, populations combined. As a consequence, conditions, dynamics related to the spread of this disease in different parts of the state distinguish themselves from other parts of the state. So when we talk about this dimmer switch, which we've been talking about for many, many months, not an on and off switch, but a dimmer switch, it's based upon local conditions that advance our ability to mitigate the spread of this virus. Those 19 counties, again, that have been impacted by our action, these are the counties that have been on the watch list for at least 3 consecutive days. Those counties, large and small, all up and down the state. Remember, California has 58 counties. These are 19 counties within the state, but these 19 counties represent over 70% of the population here in the state of California. With that, we have specifically targeted our efforts to close indoor operations, and I want to reinforce this, indoor operations in restaurants, wineries, and tasting rooms, movie theaters, family entertainment, broadly defined by guidelines that we had previously put out, zoos, museums, and card rooms in this state. I should note, in anticipation question, that we have casinos in the state of California that are operating, tribal sovereign nations. We are working very collaboratively, as we did with the original stay-at-home order, and working with the guidelines that we put forth to allow them to make modifications to their operations so they could reopen in certain counties in the state of California. We are in deep conversations and will be making public the fruits of those efforts to at least get a rationale of understanding between our sovereign nation, our partners in our sovereign nations, and the state of California. So indoor operations. This doesn't mean restaurants shut down. It means that we're trying to take activities, many activities as we can, these mixed activities, these concentrated activities, and move them outdoors.